Fellow South Africans, we gather here today with heavy hearts to mourn a man whose courage should have been celebrated, not punished with death. An EMPD officer known publicly as Witness D in the Madlanga Commission, Marius van der Merwe, chose to do something rare and dangerous in our times. He chose to tell the truth as he understood it. And for that choice, for his honesty, his sincerity, his willingness to stand before a nation and speak openly about what transpired on the fateful night a suspect was murdered by his so-called friends and colleagues, Marius paid the ultimate price. Marius was brutally gunned down at his home on Friday night. He was more than a witness. He was more than a police officer. He was a reminder of what integrity looks like when everything around you encourages silence. Marius understood the risks. He knew that speaking out in the environment he was working in could make him a target. Yet he stood up anyway. And that kind of bravery makes Marius, without a question, a hero and a martyr for truth in South Africa. Marius' killing is devastating, but it is also deeply alarming. It points to something far bigger than one tragic death. It highlights the fearless culture of intimidation faced by whistleblowers and witnesses in this country. It reminds us that too often, those who come forward with testimony, whether about corruption, misconduct, or wrongdoing, do so without the protection they deserve. Marius' full exposure of Julius Mkhwanazi and the facts he raised before the commission painted a picture of disturbing behavior within the EMPD and Brakpan SAPS. Whether these allegations are ultimately proven in full or in part, one thing is clear: no witness who participates in any judicial process should ever end up dead for doing so. And so, we must ask ourselves, how safe are other witnesses? Witness A, Witness B, and Witness C. These people stepped forward believing their country would shield them. They shouldn't have to live with fear. No South African should. When witnesses die, justice dies with them. When whistleblowers are silenced, corruption grows bolder. What happened to Marius forces us to confront this truth. We cannot build a just society if we cannot protect the voices that speak for justice. For as long as Julius Mkhwanazi and his accomplices from Brakpan SAPS are walking free, other witnesses remain in grave danger. This should be a wake-up call to the government and the commission. Marius should have been protected. Anyone who reveals wrongdoing at such a scale should never be left vulnerable and exposed. The fact that they killed a suspect and threw his body in the dam was a big red flag by itself. Witness protection must not be optional. It must be automatic, swift, and effective. To the criminals who believe that killing a witness is a solution, you cannot kill the truth, because the truth does not die with the person who carried it. The truth echoes, the truth spreads, and today it echoes louder than ever. The big question is, was Marius gunned down as revenge, as a warning to others, or to permanently silence him in case his adversaries are charged for the matter he testified about? To Marius' family and friends, We share your grief and we honor your loss. Take solace in knowing he did not die for nothing. He died because he refused to lie or to be silent. He died because he believed South Africa deserves better. And because of that, Marius' name will forever be linked to courage. May his memory strengthen our resolve. May his sacrifice spark the change he hoped to see. And may South Africa never forget the price Marius paid for speaking the truth. Rest in peace, Marius. Your bravery lives on.